Things are starting to heat up on an all-new episode of W3. Join Big Dog, Andrew Everett, living legend Courtney Rush, and Dino Winwood for an all-new action-packed exciting episode of Dub 3, the best wrestling in the whole wide world.
Welcome to another episode of Dub 3. I am joined by Legend.
Hello.
Dino Winwood.
Hey, hi.
And Nexus Omega.
Hi there.
Well, we have quite the show lined up for you guys tonight. And, of course, we're starting with the junior heavyweights and an interesting pair-up of two wrestlers that were in the tag team tournament. Well, I should say partly tag team tournament, Ultimate Survival this past weekend. La Masquerade and Troy Constantine. Interesting start to the show. Both of these guys got a lot to prove to one another, respectively. I should say respectively in La Masquerade's case. I'm sure Troy Constantine doesn't give a shit what La Masquerade thinks and is looking to try to get himself back on some sort of winning streak. Literally, just a W in the column will help at this point for Troy Constantine. Dino, do you think that Constantine is going to be able to get that first win back here tonight over La Masquerade, who really has been doing much better as of recent?
It's true, he has done much better as of recent. Minus the tag tournament aside, it's a possibility that the son of a bitch is able to get the victory out of nowhere, and I wouldn't be surprised if he used all the classic and slightly modernized antics of Le Masquerade, and pretty much just told him, yeah, you are trying to adapt. I was born in it, and stuff like that. So.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Freestyle. So, yes.
God damn it. Legend, your thoughts on this one? I know that you're not the biggest fan of the Masquerade, but you gotta admit, he's been showing something as of recent.
I give everyone a chance to show me something, and I'm always open to letting them show me something new. Something I haven't seen yet. Surprise me. I'm just rolling with it at this point.
Surprise me.
Surprise
Follow
me.
your heart.
Yeah, and you're right. I wasn't a big fan of La Masquerade until very recently, where he proved that you can teach an old dog new tricks, and it's still at his experience, he's still adding new stuff to his repertoire, and to me that's impressive. And I really like this matchup. I liked them as a team. Too bad they couldn't work it out. But I really like this as a matchup because, as you know, Troy Constantine spent a lot of time in Mexico in his early career.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So this, I think, was going to bring out that lucha side that he learned, and we're going to see a really, really fun match here. I don't know who I pick as a winner. Troy Constantine definitely needs it more. He needs to get. He was off the air for several weeks, and that was not going to help him at all. This could be the match he needs to get back into contendership and back into regular TV circulation.
It's regular circulation now. Those guys were about to take off real quick. And we're going to have to slow them down just a little bit.
This is the juniors.
We might as well go ahead and get this thing on the road. What do you say, Dino?
What do you say, dog?
Yeah, we got it.
La Masquerade and Troy Constantine opening up your Ultimate Survivor Fallout. Should have had them set at 400 speed.
They would never have known.
Yeah, but I think it's a fun little... That would have been terrible. La Masquerade, La Masquerade's body can't go that fast anymore. He's going to see if he can slow down Troy
He's as
Constantine.
good as he once was, but as good once as he ever was.
Where's the sound?
Feel the power!
His signature catchphrase. He wants to feel all the power, and he's trying to grab himself some power, going for it after a kind of an abysmal losing streak.
Wow, real nice way of singling someone out.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you're coming down real heavy
Hey.
on you. Maybe he's got a point here with all the whining he
A
does.
lot of shit.
Yeah.
Here we go. Squaring off here,
Here's a-
grabbing the front face lock. Elbow right between the shoulder blades here. Uh-oh.
Move. Bring him onto the outside. My headphones seem to be not picking up the noise. Either that or I've gone deaf.
Oh, no.
Either way, I'll tell you what's deaf here. That Jaguar defense there by Masquerade onto Mr. Troy Constantine arm drag takeover. This is as lucha as it can get as far as the feel out process goes. Another arm drag.
Going
in.
off. Whoop. Beautiful. arm
Whoa!
drag.
Nice little hip back up there. Masquerade backing that ass up.
Yeah, yeah. Grabbing that front face lock and then just dropping down into the DDT there.
Off the ropes.
Ooh.
Kitchen sink. La Magistral, this could be it. Yeah, right. Off of the ropes he goes again. Oh, nice capture there on that victory cradle. Back break. Break his back like soap with his knee.
Woo!
Back suplex. Off into the ropes goes Masquerade. Kitchen sink again. That is a nice house. We're having two kitchen sinks. And Constantine
There
falls.
we go. Now dragging him away from those ropes. Pulling him up from the hair. Now going for the rope again, but ending up in the same ropes there.
Indie kick.
Alright. Whoa.
Nice
Whoa!
pull into that clutch. It's always impressive to see. Sadly, only a 1 count. That would have been an embarrassment. Troy Constantine has his back elbow attempt blocked off by Masquerade.
Ooh, right to the back of the neck. Went for that leaping enziguri, got nothing.
The abominable snowman applied. Very rightfully, it is the month of December.
Splash, splash.
European uppercut drops Troy Constantine right there in his tracks. Body slam, now dragging him away from those ropes. You gotta think he's going for that. Oh my god, he's going for a pin.
Disrespectful cover.
Again with the pin in combination. Is he far enough away from the ropes? Yes, he is, but just a 1 count only. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that's a surprise. Rolls through. Cartwheel into the dropkick. He saw Constantine was getting back up. Put him
Dino,
right
I
on his
really
back.
thought that was an effective combination, but he's found
Cat's
himself
cradle.
in a cat's cradle.
And now trying to make him humble.
Backing off for a second, now off into the ropes, holding on.
He sprung a little too long on that dropkick. Constantine caught him with a shot. And then he chest checks, followed by a dropkick to Constantine, but he might have knocked himself silly. Nice cross arm breaker.
Now backing off, maybe trying to bait him into a predicament, but got hit there, dropped real quickly by Constantine. Now Constantine with that vicious power bomb. Holy hell!
And it's starting to get a little more brutal in this matchup
What is
as
this?
he's... What a lift up there by Masquerade as he puts the white boots to the face. And now Constantine with a snap suplex. Positioning him into the center. He could be going for the Tiger Salt. No, a
Ooh.
sliding baseball dropkick to the side of the head. Masquerade giving him a taster with that fallback DVD.
It's time!
And
It's time!
to get in for position, Gabriel's bow applied.
Arca de
Gabriel's
Gabriel!
applied.
Ooh.
Step up Enziguri, always effective there. As Constantine trying to catch his breath. European uppercut, the effective strike. the favorite of the classic luchador and grappler. Speaking of grapples there, another abominable snowman applied.
Oh.
And now trying to get to the center of the ring. Scoop it a slam.
Is he going to go
it
for
up?
it? There it is.
Tiger Salt.
He's right back up, though. Ooh.
Swinging neck breaker. And that might have caught Constantine off the guard. He's got it for the 2. No, not the 3, though. And Constantine trying to catch his breath. Able to lock in the powerbomb.
Right into it.
Right into it. This could be all for Masquerade if he doesn't get to those ropes, but he manages to slide out. Thank God for perspiration. And now Abominable again.
German suplex. He's ended matches with that before, but just too caught up in the ropes. Blue Shoes almost ate it.
So he caught up in the moment of that when that German suplex too close to those ropes. There is that clutch almost. 2. No. Nice spin around on that one. There's no. Drop kick to the chest. Followed by one of his own.
Oh, he's having a hard time breathing.
He is a little low on the cardio. Nice roll through. Here it is again. 1, 2.
And it almost got it. 2.9.
2.9. And the Enzuigiri saves him once more, but I don't think that was enough to pump some breath into the lungs that are constricting in his body. He goes to that pin again. 1, 2, 3. Masquerade.
Roll up after roll up, Dino, getting the job done, and I really think kicking out all that just time and time again wore out Constantine. He didn't look right for the later half of that match.
Absolutely, Big Dog. It is one of the traits of the luchador, able to use their cardiovascular training and strength, as well as their grappling skills, to tire out their opponent. That way, it'll just make it an easy victory with any type of pinning predicament. And as we saw there, at 14 minutes, 18 seconds, the wheel clutch, 99% from Deltzer. Masquerade is your winner of the opening contest of tonight's broadcast.
Deltzer really liking Masquerade. Things are running a lot quicker, though, I've noticed.
You know who never has a problem with software? Burkowski.
Oh.
And he's back.
He's back.
Impressive ability to not get a public one.
Well, he's a little more professional at it.
Yes.
He was a graduate of the Boner Academy.
It's very
Boner
simple.
Academy.
That's how it's easy to remember.
True. Good old local jestings Boner Academy. So, don't you remember the theme song? Boner Academy. Boner Academy. Let me tell you about a friend I know.
Oh, man.
I do. Now I know.
Yeah.
It needed to get to that part.
It's the vocals of local jestings Boner Academy.
Oh my god. Your second match, I didn't even have a good segue. Your second match of the night, we're going from the junior heavyweights directly to the hard hitters. That being said, these guys got a little bit of speed on their side too, especially talking about the man Bolt Jamison. Somebody who really came into the Ultimate Survival Tournament as an odds-on favorite with his tag team partner Hannibal. Just not the case. A lot of things got turned on their head in that tournament. But tonight, right back to singles action against MIB, who is coming off a win against the Count. As of recent, impressive victory over the Count. In fact, out-lariating the Count. Someone else who throws a lariat, Bolt Jamison, legend. I know this is one of your boys. How do you think this match is going?
I think this is a good match for both of them, really. A win for MIB here would catapult him into the upper echelon of the W3 heavyweight rankings. Bolt Jamison is a decorated competitor and one of the most popular competitors for several months in the company. So a win here for MIB could do a lot for his career.
Yes.
Could really get him that launching pad that he just hasn't been able to grasp yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a couple of good showings, but then hasn't been able to back that up. So he could turn around that luck right here. On the other side, Bull Jameson, who hasn't had a lot of singles matches as of recently, but who was once the #1 contender to the W3 Heavyweight Championship. This could be him testing the back in the water, seeing if he's ready to move back into singles competition. Obviously still associated with Bad Blood, Hannibal, and Abispa in the back, collectively known as the Boys.
Yes.
But getting back into singles competition could be exactly what Bolt needs to rejuvenate his career.
I mean, this is almost just an even playing field as of right now. This is anyone's game. A lot of people think Bolt Jameson is heavily favored, but I don't think that that's the case. Dino, how are you seeing this one going down?
Oh, that's absolutely not the case, Big Dog. Indeed, my Inca Boy, although easily gassed out, able to pull some power shit out of his dumper, and those victories have made the intro where the man just straight up schoolboy rolls and slams them down like a fucking a globe planet video. That's how brutal it was. He was like, "Oh shit, globe planet!" So. But you gotta love them knockouts. I say this is an equally matched battle zone here. So flip the coin. It looks at me and it says, "Why do you keep doing this?" I'm just gonna end up flipping you off. And I can't pick a winner on this one, but I can go take the lead, which is what I'm gonna do right now.
You go do that. You go throw that coin out. By the way, I don't think that's a good coin.
He's not doing you any favors.
All right, MIB Bolt Jameson, your second match of the night, coming at you right now. This is going to be just about as even of a physical matchup that you're going to find. MIB 6'3", 265, and Bolt Jameson 6'1", 270.
Yeah, absolutely. Two of the most athletic of the big boys here in the W3.
Athletes. Overall athletes. But, this guy.
No, I know. Fucking you guys, kid.
He's young. Here we go. Robin Charleston has the unfortunate attempt to keep these guys straight and narrow, because there's going to be a lot of hard hitting.
You say that all the time. Charles has been here for months now. He knows what he's into.
Very true. Bulldog counter there. He looked like he was going to go for a German suplex. A lot of overhead throws that you're going to see from these two individuals. Elbow drop to the back of the head, following that. Oh, he shot in. As he got here, whoop. Right back into the corner. Bolt Jameson off to a good start, as I say that. And look at that, the amateur background playing a big part here in the early goings. Suplex flowing behind, but caught that, and then just the power to lift him off the ground, no problem.
He's so strong and so fast at the same time. It's a lethal combination. And I could be talking about either
of these individuals. Oh my god!
That tight clover leaf.
That short burst. And again, just throwing him out. Kick to the leg. Maybe trying to take out the wheels of Bolt Jameson, which I think is the best.
I think that was a little bit more spice than that. That's a, come on, try it.
Oh, you're talking about the match. I heard short burst, and I'm like, oh shit, they found my old film career. But yes, what a suplex to the outside. Now Bolt grabbing a chair. He's done playing with this shit. Swings for the fences and no hit on that one.
Circling each other.
It might be.
Oof.
Into the ropes we're going. Oh, he caught him with a Kia!
Kia!
Now you're going to see that while Bolt Jameson had an amateur background in Greco-Roman wrestling and a little bit of freestyle, MIB has a little bit of a background.
Oh, shit! Holy shit!
Oh my god!
He jumped from like the middle of the ring.
Like the great Slip himself. Holy hell. As I was saying before, what? There's that
Greco snap there. Gorgeous German suplex. As I said, it's getting heavy, man. It's getting heavy.
There is no way to keep from landing the back of your head bouncing off of the ring in that German.
I was talking about MIB's background and a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but Bolt Jamison took the words just right out of my lungs. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got way too excited. I wasn't listening when I saw him take off towards the other buckle.
MIB showing little signs of fatigue here. You know, Bolt Jamison ain't gonna be worn out. This could easily be the deciding factor in this match. I think we might be seeing it at the 7-minute mark.
MIB does have a tendency to get gassed around this time in the matches, but I mean, as we discussed earlier, Bolt Jamison has a tendency to get busted open, so there's definitely a weakness in both of them.
Oh, shit. Oh, do you think he was possibly looking for that deadbolt?
Wouldn't you be?
Especially if he's in this bad of a state. What's he got in mind here? Oh, again with that kick, but he is having trouble.
He's tired, but he's still got that foot up there right under the jaw, big dog.
Through the drop kick. Nobody home there. Very smart by MIB. Now just laying his weight across the shoulders. Maybe trying to get a break just through physicality. He can lock in a submission. Oh my!
Jeepers fucking creepers. And now a DDT by MIB.
It looks like he's finally catching his breath. Oh, beautiful! The snowman is indeed in. Right in the center of the dub. Let's see if Bolt Jamison can rally here. Oh, he's in trouble. And again, shots to the midsection. Oh, his head! Dino! His head!
Fucking skull just hit that turnbuckle on the way down! That thud was nasty! Meaning it's called Miss Jackson. That's how nasty it is.
Oh!
For real.
I am for real. Oh, shit.
Ah, fuck.
Right back into the corner. Is he going to hit him with that sandwich boot again?
Ooh.
Beautiful, following it up with the DDT. Now, he wasn't able to capitalize like he just was there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. That dog.
Look at that shit coming at you. Oh, my God.
But what did that take?
Right back up.
He's fighting him off. Imagine seeing that in a horror movie. The guy comes from
Oh,
behind.
God.
Oh, my God.
They're fucking chair fighting. And a kick to the little bolts.
I saw Sven kind of... sliding
like lightning.
Close quarters. Oh!
Hurry up. Oh.
Into the announcer's desk. You can hear the crowd.
The electricity is definitely coursing through the veins of Bolt Jamison, even after that DDT onto the floor. Knocked him a little Latin loopy-loo, and now gives one right back.
Oh my God.
And just punishing the skull of Maya Incaboy.
Attaboy, hell yeah, stay on him.
We have not gotten a count yet from Charles Robinson. You know that this isn't part of the tournament, right?
I think Charles Robinson wants to
Rob Charleston. Jesus.
Oh, I don't care.
Ow.
I'm going to tell him.
Good.
Yep.
Too late.
He won't do
Maybe
anything.
he'll do better at his job.
What's he gonna get knocked out?
It was going to do disqualify me. Doesn't disqualify anyone.
Fuck! Oh! Landing on his nose. Heading up to the top. No, he saw him coming. He's playing a little smart now.
Holy shit! That's the biggest fucking powerbomb I've ever seen in my life.
He just beat Bolt Jamison.
He
With that
lifted him to the
fucking county
rafters. He
lockdown.
waved to slip.
That was a county lockdown of a fucking powerbomb. That was sexy as hell. Exactly. Sexy pin, sexy pose.
That is he is. I guess the Maya Inca bomb getting an upgrade. Holy
He put some
hell!
stank on that.
Great
Little
win for Maya Inca.
smelly.
Stank?
Smelly. Just pure
Stank.
stench of victory with that smelly power bomb at
Oh,
16
Professor Stank.
minutes.
Hello, Professor Stank.
My name is Dr. Slithers. Could you please go down to your tabs and turn to chapter 432?
Oh my god.
Be sure to watch the marathons of when I made my debut on films for people who enjoy films. It'll be the Christmas, yes, a Christmas film known
My
as
favorite.
Live Soft. So, the wonderful tale of a police officer who's trying to reconcile with his wife during a hostage situation. So he's doing a bunch of romantic things,
Isn't that your backstory, Big Dog?
Yes, it is. It's my backstory, my Christmas backstory.
Spelling out "I'm sorry" while shooting a terrorist in the chest. And also, please join me for the sniveling likes. That's right, the sniveling likes of you, which is where we will read your comments during the film. All this month on Films for People Who Enjoy Films. Thank you.
I think we got. Are we going to the back?
Yes, we are.
We are going.
We are going to the back.
Absolutely.
Good guys.
Go to the back. With Dr. Slithers.
What are you doing? Get off me.
Don't worry about it.
Come on!
Oh my god!
From the Critical Dojo,
Tommy Lass is here?
Not the Tommy that we were expecting. Oh, thank God! But Tommy Lads is here. The guy that looks, he idolizes
Long time, yes.
Major Tom, but before he even got into professional wrestling, idolizes him. He is finally joining.
Longtime member of the Critical Dojo, joining his friends Paco, Loco, and Black Belt here in the Dub 3. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tommy Lads is a great talent.
I guess he's signed here. Maybe we'll see some of those.
He said he signed up.
That's
That's a surprise. That's not even our big debut reveal here tonight that we knew about.
We got 2 debuts tonight.
Apparently.
Hell yeah. 1 second. Before we go ahead and get these guys out here, I guess they're going to be joined by lads out here. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Paco, Loco, and Black Belt taking on David Harley and Mac Tucker.
Who I need to point out is not being joined by anyone here tonight.
Oh. Why? What happened? What happened?
He might quiet a little bit.
He may
Oh no, he got a throat ache or a boo boo. Little Andy is afraid.
Oh no.
You got a boo-boo.
Oh well, what they're referring to, if you didn't see it in the the second night of Ultimate Survival, Brikowski got reinstated after beating Joe Bruiser and then beating up Tim Curd right in the middle of the ring.
Extracting justice from Tim Curd's ass is what he was doing. Or the entire undercarriage, if you want to be more specific.
Oh, but I mean, regardless of everything, like Brick is back, we're so happy, and Tim Curd suspiciously missing. Tommy Ladd, that's a good pickup for Paco and Black Belt, and joining them out here tonight, I think that is in their favor.
Absolutely.
David Harley and Mac Tucker, while Tucker went pretty far into the Ultimate Survival Tournament with partner Blackheart, Paco, Loco, and Black Belt have been doing their thing as of recent, and this just only bolsters the lineup with lads joining in from the Critical Dojo. Legend, how do you see this one going?
I see this as a big momentum shift in Critical Friendship's direction. David Harley and Tucker are coming. Well, Tuck had a pretty good showing, as you said, in the tournament, and as I know, he did that without Tim.
Yes.
Actually under his own merit and working together with Blackheart. But Harley did not have a good weekend. Tim certainly didn't have a good weekend. I heard a little birdie say they were questioning their loyalty. It's just such a little troll.
Whoa.
But I don't have confirmation on that yet, so I won't say it loud on the air. But Tommy Ladd showing up here is a huge momentum swing and a huge confidence booster for Paco and Black Belt, who haven't been seen for at least 3 shows now.
Yes.
Gearing up for the Ultimate Survival Tournament. They're here to make a mark and make sure we remember. Even you don't want to stay off and out of people's eyes and out of people's memories for too long in this business, Big Dog. People will move on and forget about you. That's the last thing you need to happen. So this is a big moment for Critical Friendship to say, hey, we're still here.
Dino, I know that you have taken a liking to the Critical Dojo before on their tours of the Independents. Tommy Ladd's coming in. That's a big signing for W3, but more importantly, for Critical Friendship. How do you see this one going, knowing that they have someone in their corner and Road Rage don't have anyone?
Well, I mean, honestly, Road Rage has become a pretty good team. However, this Critical Friendship, now with the addition of Tommy Lads, I mean, even if Tommy Lads was not in the picture, I would pick them to win. But this, safety and strength in numbers could be in effect here tonight. I wouldn't put it past them to go towards the Rudo tactics, but it's against Harley and Tucker, so I'm okay with that.
Well, with that, let's go ahead and send it to the ring. Paco, Loco, and Black Belt, Critical Friendship, taking on Road Rage, David Harley, and Matt Tucker. Hell yeah. I didn't know Tommy Lads was going to be here tonight. Oh.
Well, they did say they were going to make sure they came out to Paco's music.
Yes. He's still not excited about it.
Well, it's good.
I can't be the one who's only noticed that Paco's got some new boots. I mean, they've been on for the past week or two, but I like it. Look at the blue. You'd never see blue soles. When do you see that shit? Constantly confused. I wonder if he even notices how just close he was to that tournament final.
Fight!
Already stomping the huevos of Harley. Good.
Right, the little bicicletas.
See, a little authoritative scoop in the slum there. Shot to the midsection.
Beautiful elbow drop delivered right across the bridge of the nose, and he has taken a very, very negative stance on being elbowed in the nose.
I mean, it's not that unreasonable.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's going right back to it. Right back to the choke. Lad's looking on from the outside. Bleach blonde hair.
He looks great.
Looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Harley handling business now, calling in the big guns. The Mad Trucker, Mac Tucker, tagging in for the first time. Black Belt able to escape that one. Again.
Whoa.
I think Tucker's trying to tag out. I don't think he was expecting that. Ducking the lariat, and then again sliding through, using that just breakneck speed that Black Belt can turn on like a switch almost.
Dumping Trucker to the outside now, letting Tommy have a front row seat.
Welcome to Dub 3. Going for the cover there, nothing. He is swinging for the fences early on. Why not? Oh no, we saw this. Oh, we've seen this past weekend. Looking to take advantage. Maybe some new tag team maneuvers here, coming from that Ultimate Survival tournament.
That's the thing, Big Dog. If you didn't pick up something new, if you didn't learn some new behaviors, some new adaptations, some new moves, if you will, coming out of a tournament and being thrust into a situation where you have to learn to coexist with a partner you're not used to, potentially. Like, what are you even here for if you're not willing to learn new things?
100%. You are right on the money on that. Where are we going from here? Oh, nope.
You know, there's a saying in wrestling, if you at the moment you think you know it all, you might as well just retire, because you don't get it anymore.
You just don't get it.
You can always learn.
Going for the trap there, trying to distance himself away from him, and able to clean cock him there after that that punch attempt. Whoa! Oh! Going to work on that lower back. Pump handle backbreaker. Arm drag there into the corner now. Wisely tagging out to Paco Loco.
And
double drop kick. You always love to see it.
Absolutely. Especially Paco's white boots, eh, Dino?
Yep, it's all about the boots. And trying to go for the powerbomb into the back body drop.
Again! Oh
my god.
And going to work on the lower back. Very smart by Mac Tucker. He's really coming into his own.
Getting those extra few seconds right before you have to get out of the ring. And Blue Shoes is very lenient.
All of our referees are.
10 minutes gone.
Costly mistake there by Harley. Oh, he tried to stop the pile driver.
Driving his knees into Black Belt's lower back.
Fuck that. Black Belt to the top rope. Knee drop coming up.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Costly mistake because nobody's home. It's liable to blow out your knee, as you well know.
Oof. No, all too well.
And smart move by Black Belt there, grabbing onto Trucker's legs and dragon screwing him down to the mat, giving himself that extra second to recover. Oh, and too close to the ropes.
Tino, that roll through was impressive as hell.
Of course, what do you expect from individuals in this matchup there, especially with one of that can synchronize drop kicks? I mark out for that every time. Now shot to the midsection.
The Critical Dojo is filled with incredible athletes.
Whoa.
And left you open with simple strikes like that, and now using Into their
shit.
advantage, heading up to the top. Could be going for the super big boy. No, the rolly boy.
Rolling senton off the top. Paco looking like he's crossing over in the heavyweights.
Oh, hey now.
No, like, look at his chest. Look at his chest and
Oh,
arms.
okay. He's saying he was looking swole.
Powerbomb neckbreaker combo, and he follows it up with these leg drops, a series of them.
I thought you were saying maybe he spent Ultimate Survival with catering.
Oh!
Broke guillotine, just finding its mark. And now Black Belt trying to weaken him. Brings him a little closer to the center. Off the ropes he goes.
Oof.
2 feet to the face.
Now 2
And
feet to
now
the knee.
down to the lower region. Trying to make the knees buckle. Heading into the Boston Crab. Sitting down pretty good.
Ooh.
He'll step up into Gary, dazing Harley. But then he gets that drop kick to the back of the skull as he now remembers exactly where he is in the ring as he whips off Black Belt. Should get him out of that corner,
Yeah, he
particularly
should.
if he wants to keep the advantage.
Yeah, I know those moments well where you look around and you're like, oh, I did not mean to be here.
Saving his partner there. Possible pile driver attempt. Paco Loco cleaning house. Oh! He's
Hey,
doubling.
why not? Trucker is a big dude, and like we were saying, he went to the semifinals in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. You're gonna have to take the big guy down somehow, so, you know, a couple boots to the little truck boys. The little fuzzy dice.
Oh!
Oh. Hey, oh. Well, shit. We've seen him take to the air before in impressive fashion, but opting not to.
Oh, and smacking Tuck's head off
What is
the
this
edge
in
of the
here?
apron.
6, 7,
So you're seeing the blood just pile up in front of the Swedish announce table. Sven is queasy.
11.
They just
I
went
just had a
directly
stroke.
for
I
each
thought
other.
It was a count of 10 to the outside, and I was like, no.
20 count rules international here.
I think I got thrown off because Robin forgot to count the last match, so the Blue Shoe is a little bit more professional than his counterpart.
Just a tad bit.
Not much, though.
As you say, he almost steps into, ooh, double drop kick. Looking to maybe try to take control of him now. Paco being called in. Oh, that was
no.
bad.
He did-
That
he
was really
not
bad.
Looking. Paco
Face
had his
bumped
back
right in his
to him.
ass.
Paco had his back to him the whole time. I don't even think he knew he had gone to the top.
Body splash in the corner. Now leg drop to the back of the head. Dino, did you see the way that his knee buckled underneath him after missing that knee drop? That was not pretty. He looks
Well,
to
it
be...
was a high altitude drop, and then you're putting all your weight on that knee, no real cushion using the person's body that you're landing on. Plus, that's not a mattress that we have this
No.
this mat over. We got a budget.
My question is, I mean, he looks to be fine, but that was not good.
Well, adrenaline
shit.
is a hell of a drug, big dog.
Speaking of...
Oh!
Oh man!
Elbow to the back of the head, looking to take control. What has he got in mind here?
Beautiful.
Nice capture.
But you notice right into his own corner, and he's trying to pull him away from there. Trucker is bleeding profusely. He might need to get out of there. Or take care of it right now.
Or just that.
We've seen him put away many challengers with that kick.
Yes, we have.
Oof. Black belt with the wherewithal to leap up with that Rana. Oh shit.
Oh, I don't like the looks of this.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
No!
Oh!
Black belt moved out of the way!
In one swift
Cameraman,
motion to the
what is
apron.
wrong with Kyle tonight?
Kyle's a piece of shit.
Did not catch that at all. Get your shit together, kid.
They may have just cost
Big
themselves
boy,
the
big
win.
boy!
Oh, big boy
Time! Hell yeah, right in their corner, come on!
Oh, need to take advantage of what they have in the ring. Just like that DDT, he is in the wrong corner. Again.
Well, at least he didn't jump. No, don't let him go.
Allowing him to make the tag, maybe the
Costly
wrong
mistake.
Oh.
You.
Yeah, this is not looking good for them.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. That's knocked people.
Oh! He's so fucking mad!
And
That
then
was
he,
intense.
Oh my god!
nobody fucking punches me!
Stop punching my fucking face.
Ooh.
Don't touch.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
god, you guys! Belt, settle down. I know
They're
you're
getting
pissed
hyped for
off.
this.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
God.
He's right up.
Gross.
Oof. Into the ropes he goes. Power slam, not holding onto the pin, pulling up his pants.
Well, that explains why he didn't hold on to the pin if his pants were falling down. He's very self-conscious.
Belly to belly there. Now tagging. Oh, he doesn't know where he is.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh, one more can.
Spinning heel kick to the back of the head, but then gets tripped up there and able to make the tag to black belt. This could be the turning point of the match. Double drop kick once again.
We're having a few miscommunications in the corner spots, but they've definitely been on point with those tandem drop kicks.
Now he just stomped away at the gut in the Tree of Lawrence. Whoa.
Again. Absolutely beating the hell out of black belt here. Pile driver. And now going over the top. Nexus.
No.
Nexus.
No.
He's
No.
right here. Nexus is right
I'm
here.
right
Who's
here.
throwing
Wait,
chairs?
we're here. Who did that?
Next to you guys, that was in that corner of the ring. That was not me.
He's right here. Who's throwing chairs?
I don't know, but he pointed to Slip in the rafters.
Oh!
No.
Slip, you bitch.
Slip, you
trying to
piece
frame
of
me?
shit.
What, you think you're too big now? You're trying to sabotage Dub 3? Just because you got signed?
First you make it snow, now you make it rain chair.
Oh my god.
2,
Just witness a murder.
4,
And Black Belt is
On
down.
the
Tommy, this
floor.
is the time. Do something, man. Who cares? Lucius will let you.
9, 10,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
12,
Tommy, who just watched it, he's like, you know what? Oh god, almost got caught.
He's like, damn, what have I got myself into?
Welcome to Dub 3.
This is a Wednesday night, is what it is.
My god, tag team work on display here.
Oh, and drops him right on the top of his head.
Tagging out there. Ooh, beautiful sidestep. Can they take advantage of this? DDT of his own.
Oh, caught him right in the chin with that spin kick.
Dude, we've almost gone 40 minutes in this matchup. They are proving that they got something to prove.
Into the
Absolutely.
corner. What do we have here?
Oh my god!
You need to pin him.
Oh my god, that was disgusting.
You need to pin this man. There.
He's trying to murder
Just
David
two.
Hartley. Oh!
Close to the ropes. Stopping the DDT. Le Maestro in the ropes, ring positioning coming up.
Come
big.
on, guys. I know you're tired, but you gotta keep it together.
Crossface locked in. No. Kick. Oh. These two teams out here killing it tonight. Oh, speaking of killing, big fat one.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
No! Tucker's still in it.
He kicked out of a big boy senton.
Oh shit! Bop!
Oh god.
Bop, bop.
That's a lot of weight coming down on you.
Holy hell!
Oh!
Hilarious.
Not
Damn near
coming.
decapitating.
Did not get anything
Slip
for breaking
slam!
up that pin.
He needs to go for the pin. Not taking advantage of it again.
And Paco Loco wisely bringing David Harley over to his corner.
Ooh.
Got him in the center of the heart on that one.
Going to the knee there. Awkward, but we've seen him go for that knee drop off the top to the knee. Real violent. DDT in the corner.
See, again, pointing out the evidence. And still way too close. Both these teams are making similar mistakes in making the pins too close to each other's corners.
Yes.
And fatigue has to be setting in. It's 42 minutes in. This is a long time to be out there, even in a tag team match. You
Oh my God,
look how long
he got
it took
caught
Paco
slipping.
to get in there.
He got caught slipping.
He's tired.
Paco!
Truck stopper.
By God, these guys are going for a marathon. Belt tighter!
Oh shit!
He's gonna get him with
I was like, do it again.
a super kick!
Brainbuster! We took it again! Oh shit,
Pin
that
him.
hurt him. That
We're gonna
hurt
give
him.
a
I think if he lands it one more time, he is out.
Pin this man! Oh, he went for the kick!
Paco does have a strong jaw, but I mean, there's only so much one can take.
Oh! Lower Manhattan, but Jaguar defends! Crossface locked in!
It's over.
Just too much blood. The trucker lost that crossface. He does not have the consciousness, the wherewithal.
Too much blood loss.
Exactly.
Too much blood loss. 45 minutes, 10 seconds. They went forever. Tommy Lads, welcome to Dumb.
I think he spent the last 20 minutes a little more lightheaded than usual, but that was a hell of a performance. So Trucker and Harley are no strangers to these long tag matches. They were for quite some time the record holders for the longest tag match in W3 at 43 minutes against Puchteca and Kim.
That's no longer the case.
No, that was broken twice by Wu-Fang and Sumo Joe, and then blown out of the water by the by Saladin, the Eliminator King, the 60-minute man.
The 60-minute man, indeed. God, they gave that a run for the money, though. Woo. Now a long-awaited debut.
Yes, we've been teased for several weeks now on the arrival of this new competitor. The very intriguing little teaser trailers we've been seeing.
What we got was some bumping music and a coming soon, and then next week. So I guess it is that time. Let's go ahead and are they lined up in the ring? Are they in Gorilla, I should say?
I do believe.
I would hope so.
Well, let's go ahead and send it to the ring for your next contest. Jerry Kaplowitz.
Not the debut.
Not the debut, but Kaplowitz is a good hand.
Yes.
It's a good hand to have around. Mr. Reliable.
All around good guy. Kind of gets himself in a pickle every now and then, but as long as Sumo Joe's not around, he should be alright. Well, these days, as long as Sumo Joe is not around, we're all gonna be alright. Let's see if it's who I think who I've heard rumblings about.
It is
Wow.
That is a big signing. Dark Jaguar, Black Jaguar, as he's been known on some platforms. Big pickup for W3.
Yo, that's huge. Incredible, phenomenal athlete. Capable of things you've never seen before. You think we got high flyers now, big dog. Black Jaguar is on another level.
But he has that technique as well.
Absolutely.
He's hard to plan for, and I don't know if I like Jerry Kaplowitz's chances here.
I mean, he's probably got the same chances he usually does.
Off into the ropes. What does he have in here? Beautiful arm drag. Elbow directly to the face, now pulling him up by the hair. Ooh!
That was a hell of a sternum shot.
Oh! Kaplowitz out of instinct. What does he got here?
Oh my god! Saito just dropped him on his head.
Another one! Oh my god! That thing is gorgeous! What do we got here? Flying forearm right to the jaw of Kaplowitz.
Look how much faster he comes at you, even with that. Even with a flying forearm, he comes at you, it's like a decapitation.
1, 2,
Holy shit!
It's good. It's got to be said here. Black Jaguar is a live war.
Oh, Kaplowitz fighting back here. What does he got? Oh, no.
Oh, that was something for his troubles.
There's that frog splash.
Right.
1, 2.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Jerry, that's ballsy of you.
Not yet. Oof.
2 feet right to the face. Black Jaguar with that high drop kick.
DDT and him there. Dino, he's looking strong out the gate.
Of course he has been. The man is as fresh as they come.
What
the fuck was that? Wow!
What was that shit?
As I said, capable of things you've never seen before, big dog. He is a prodigy in that ring.
Roll up, ending it. 2. No.
Kaplowitz wants to play some more. I don't know if he wants to or if he should play this game with a man like Black Jaguar.
The crowd wasn't ready to have Black Jaguar leave yet. They want to see more of him, so they were happy Jerry kicked out.
Face crusher and a beauty. Following it up with a DDT. Into the ropes. What has he got planned here? Another! God!
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2.
What the fuck, Kaplowitz?
Kaplowitz is giving it the old college try.
The old college die is more like it. Oh, he did manage to sidestep, though. That jumping DDT.
Now, we've seen Kaplowitz with that running, swinging neckbreaker come close to ending matches. Jaguar cannot... Yes. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. That frog splash hit heavy. Kaplowitz not staying down.
But he has got a little bit of sauce in his pants as of late. He definitely hung in there with Sumo Joe as long as he could. Longer than he had any right to, really. So, I don't know. Maybe that's got him a little confidence. The little ego pat that he needed this whole time.
Oh, another one. My God. Oh, he got dropped. Lamai Straw, is that going to be it? 1, 2. No, Kaplowitz.
Kaplowitz getting that fighting spirit. It must be the reverse of seasonal sadness. He's got that Christmas time confidence.
Oh, here we go.
As he's bashing Black Jaguar's head into those buckles. Backdrop
Right on the back of his neck.
Could it be Hanukkah confidence?
Very.
Very probably. It does tend to add to a little chutzpah.
Very probably is my favorite rom-com.
Black Jaguar pulling on to his
I
feet.
wrote it.
Oh!
Oh, strike off. Here we go. This pissing contest getting bigger and bigger. Oh, well, never mind.
Well,
Suplex? No. Kaplowitz hanging in there, showing why he deserves to be here. Just the wins elude Kaplowitz. But, I mean, what a chance he has to play spoiler here. Oh, that didn't work. What does he have in mind? Woo! Drop kick. I think Jaguar's tiring himself out, beating the shit out of Kaplowitz. Oh!
It's the never say die attitude of Kaplowitz, who just nailed him in the little jag.
Oh my god! DDT. He said.
tried, tested, and true.
Right on the back of the neck once again, but Kaplowitz is up and he's mad. Face crusher. Drop kick.
Beautiful.
But Kaplowitz is up every single time. Oh no.
That one, I think he just tweaked his lower back and looked like.
He's got mine here. Beautiful Rana.
Nice whip.
Black Jaguar backbelled. I don't think he was expecting that kick.
He's getting a match. His
Kaplowitz, he's been doing the training, not so much in the ring per se, but has been calculating the moves, using statistics to try to better his opponent. But, I mean, it's holding him tough a little longer than normal.
He's definitely
But, I
knows
mean,
how to take a beating, Dino.
I say, is he going to be able to walk tomorrow?
Kaplowitz really showing out here. But, I mean...
He actually has one of the highest pain thresholds in the country. Did you know that?
And that doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah, it's his little known fact, his weird quirk on his bio. He can take a lot of punishment from old Jerry.
DDT once again right in the center of the ring. Now picking him up by the hair. Couple forearms for his troubles and another one. But Kaplowitz keeps getting up. Maybe this one will be it. He's taken 5 of them. He's going to take 6. The fighting spirit of Jerry Kaplowitz cannot be...
The crowd approved. Did you hear them clapping? They are behind him. You know, sometimes when you've watched a guy get beat up, as much as you've seen Jerry get beat up, you kind of get behind the guy. I know Nexus Omega is a big fan of him. He's in the back coaching him, giving him tips all the time.
Very, very true.
He's like his little project.
1, 2. He is still kicking out.
He refuses. Hates frog splashes, does Jerry Kaplowitz. Refuses to lose to him. It would actually be an insult to his family if he did.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Drop kick, dropping Kaplowitz here.
What do you call
What
that?
What was that? What was the frog splash? I'll tell you that much.
He needs to do that in the center of the ring.
No. Holy shit.
I don't know what to call it. I've never seen that before.
Look how much faster he caught up with Jerry Kaplowitz before he hit the other ropes.
I've never seen that.
That was insane. How did he even do that? He just grabbed his hand and then Mathis.
I'm trying to. Oh, again. Oh my God. 2, 3.
Thank you for doing it towards us too. That was beautiful. I just took a picture on my cell phone.
Impressive debut offensively. The darkness suplex out of Black Jaguar, finally putting Kaplowitz away. 88%. Oh,
Oh, you
you're
see
seeing
the
it
shot
there.
in the back there.
Jaguar looking on as Black Jaguar makes his exit. No love lost between those two.
They definitely have a history, not here in the W3, but something I would like to see. But a much
Is it
talked
going
about
to carry over?
back and forth history between the two of them elsewhere here in the wrestling world, and much heralded as one of the most athletic competition you've seen in a long time. So if we can get that here, hell yeah.
That would be swell.
That would be slow.
Big
Dog is ignoring me.
Wow.
No, I'm not ignoring you at all. I'm just I'm blown away
Yeah.
with the suplex.
Oh yes.
Like, we don't see moves that we've never seen before, and he's one of those guys that just popped out that suplex. That I don't know, the darkness suplex he calls it.
Well, this is what I told you, Big Dog. He's going to show you things that you have never seen before. You think you've seen it all. You think our juniors, even Jaguar, as fast as he is, you think we've seen what the peak of athleticism is? You just wait. I know, like, he just showed us some incredible moves there, but Black Jaguar is going to show you even more. Things that you just didn't even think were capable. And look at that suplex. What the hell? He grabbed his hand and killed him.
Son of a bitch.
We're going to the back, yeah? We have cameras in the...
Yeah, it seems that there is a little meeting that we've got Kyle with a camera in the back on right now. So let's go see what's going on back there.
Little bit of a locker room meeting going on.
There's a lot of tension in the company right now, Big Dog, as expected, with Wu-Fang's ultimate betrayal of everybody here in the W3 on Saturday, turning and joining up with the group that Mr. Gamba and Sumo Joe have been building. Him, Master Fuji, Uraki.
I've been told what the name is.
Oh,
what they're
have
call-
you?
Yeah, they're calling themselves the Tradition.
Well, that's presumptuous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Like you mentioned, the ultimate betrayal this past weekend as Wu-Fang does the unthinkable and joins the ranks of Sumo Joe, Master Fuji, and Uraki, all led by Gonbot. But, I mean, he pulled one out on us. He got all of us.
He definitely did. And especially Abispa and Aztec Dragoon, who were the ones left in the ring and took the brunt of that betrayal. And you can see it's affecting everybody. You saw most of the locker room just talking about it there. You heard Critical Friendship referring to it. And everybody, well, not everybody, apparently not Shogun, but a lot of people are choosing to squad up. Make sure you're not going anywhere alone. Because Sumo Joe, Wu-Fang, Master Fuji, Uraki, they're obviously playing the numbers game. And they're looking for domination here.
Well, I know what the Tradition is looking out for. Those tiles. championship gold. They want it. They've made no no attempt to hide that they want championships. But as I'm being told right now, we got the eliminators coming up. The first one of the night, the junior heavyweight 4-way elimination eliminator.
Oh no.
And you know what the objective of this match is?
To win?
Don't get eliminated.
Hey!
Oh! I am feeling shame.
You should feel
I do feel shame.
Let's go ahead and send it to ringside. See, who do we got coming out here first? Prince Pajaro making his appearance as the first contestant in this week's Junior Heavyweight Eliminator. I mean, Junior Heavyweight division has been put on notice. 2 debuts here tonight.
2 really good gets here for the W3. Tommy Lads and Black Jaguar.
Dim
and now
Sum.
Dim Sum's a bad himself.
He's the baddest boy. Everyone's favorite wrestler, Dim Sum.
Well, maybe our most polarizing wrestler here.
One of them. He's gonna come up here and just flick everyone off. Oh yeah, there's next. There's everyone
Let's
else.
not give a fuck for Dim Sum.
Shaolin, your third competitor here tonight. Things get a little bit more violent. Like I said before, probably the pound for pound strongest professional wrestler here in W3.
And he has this aura about him.
See if you can put it together tonight. Oh,
Wow. What a boy.
He's here. He's back, and he's in an eliminator the first night possible. Are you serious?
Oh boy.
He's back. The Brickman's back.
Yep, there's your pick.
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay. There's a throat thrust there by Dim Sum. Off to the ropes goes Shaolin. And now both grabbing on there. I can't see Jack Bo diddly shit. But that's okay. Here we go. Lock it up now. Mongolian shot there by Shaolin as Bukowski now working over and throws in Shaolin into the ropes, tries to go for the straight fisting, but no look on that one for Haro just to get him with the arm drag, and now gives him the head scissors take over there on the Dim Sum, and now locking up, throwing him off into the spinning Jaguar defense. Both triple lockups, triple kicks to the gutties, and missing the drop kick for Haro just could not be cool for more than 3 seconds. And now rolling through the victory. Rope thrust. And now raking the eyes of Dim Sum there. Bukowski locking up with the scoop slam. Nice arm drag taken there by Shaolin onto Prince Pajaro. And now Bukowski getting back up to his feet. Shaolin trying to get the... No, he lands the arm drag. Blocks the kick, though, deflecting by Dim Sum. Scoop with a slam onto Pajaro. And now locking up with the arm ringer. Off into the corner goes Pajaro, locking up with Shaolin. But Shaolin now raking the eyes of Bukowski. Bukowski now trying to get the... Oh, gets a low blow onto Pajaro. Hitting into the front face there by Dim Sum. You can see elbow drop on him. That's under the Pajaro. Double kick to the strike up. Double stomp by Bukowski and a heel kick to the back of the head, and now head-to-head colliding with Bukowski into Shaolin, and looking for the arm, with the drop kick, and he lands it on the Pajaro, and then goes in for the strike, breaking the eyes of Shaolin. How does he like it with a pitch slap following through on it? Stupid slum. And now Pajaro dragging away Dim Sum, driving his knee into the mat, and strike back and forth between Bukowski
Here
and
we
Shaolin.
go.
Exchange, it seems like Shaolin is going to be the winner of it, not even following after. Goes in for the kicks to the back by Pajaro. Driver there by Dim Sum on the Shaolin, and then the cross left. Running bulldog there by Dim Sum on the Shaolin. Knife edge chops a little high in the throat area, trying to give him a nice self-inflicted bow tie. Off into the corner, there goes Dim Sum. Rips through. Manifesto by Pajaro, getting in with the reversal. Breaking through the eyes there by Shaolin. Big shot to the rib cage of Bukowski as the hit to the nards. Shaolin goes down. And colliding into a victory roll, but no, he's in the ropes. And that big headbutt there by Shaolin, and now breaking up with the eyes of Pajaro, just over the neck edge drop. But it manages to D-lock through and lands on Dim Sum. Mongolian chop onto Bukowski. Arm drag onto Pajaro, and now raking the eyes of Dim Sum once again. It's not in. Throws him into Bukowski. Bukowski now with the drop of the elbow. Goes through. With that pussy mutilation! And they tried to go for the roll, but no, only a one count there by Pajaro. Going for the shoulder, he'll steal out. There's Andre taken with it by Shaolin, raking the eyes of Dim Sum onto Bukowski. And now raking the eyes head-to-head meet, colliding. Big back suplex by Shaolin. And now Bukowski hanging onto the ropes. He's not going to go any further with it, but Zahara says, no, you're going to the other end. Big elbow strike and a double axe handle as Dim Sum now throwing Shaolin into the corner. Big elbow drop. Strike on the ropes. And a fist drop, that holy fisting. And now ground and pound by Shaolin on the Dim Sum. Powerbomb catch. 1, 2. Dim Sum stupidly breaking up the count on that one, but who cares? Andre take over there by Picaro, now locking up show butt for the impact kick, however you want to call it. Brian Finney into that of Bukowski as Dim Sum just floored down with those hard strikes by Shaolin, trying to go for the follow-up. Bukowski lands. I think he's pretty much met every single person's penis in this matchup. 2 count only as Paharo kicks out. And now a taste of his own elixir. Assisted power bomb into Shaolin by Dim Sum and Bukowski. Bukowski now getting into the front face stuck by Paharo. Paharo dropping the elbow. Shaolin going for the mile run. Snap suplex by Dim Sum under Paharo. Super kicks. That looks really cool with both of them being in the big baggy pants. Let's go with the stretch bumper, but Dim Sum kicks him out of that predicament. Now bringing him into the dead center of the step, across the elbow onto Shaolin. Jaguar defense roll through by Paharo. Big back suplex there by Shaolin on the Dim Sum. And now dragging him into the center of the W. Drags the feet across the eyes, shot into the little Shaolin.
Hood rat clutch!
Hood rat clutch! 2! As they take over there, lifting reverse DDT by Shaolin. Cocker dropper by Paharo. And now throwing him off into the corner. He's able to get the strike into the chest, but not enough to keep him in there. Big back suplex there by the Shaolin on the Paharo. Now thrust kick to the throat or the bow tie. Double thrust kicks to the bow tie of Bukowski. The praying power. Bomb on the Paharo. 1, 2, 2.9. He escapes by a nanosecond. While Bukowski there managing to escape that double shoulder blade toucher.
Beautiful spin move.
For the Shaolin. That was a lot of oomph put behind that one. And getting a punch to the back of the head, courtesy of Bukowski. 1, 2. You count only on the Shaolin. And now Shaolin lifting up Bukowski, slamming his ass back into the outside. Lamahi stalled, but into the rope. Shaolin not even wasting the referee's time. The big kick there to Paharo, putting him on the floor. Dim Sum now dragging him away to the center. With a Bukowski victory roll. 1, 2. You count only by Paharo onto Dim Sum. Grounded pound of the Bukowski by Shaolin. Nobody stopped him really. Double kicks to the gut there by Dim Sum onto both Paharo and Bukowski and Shaolin. Now Shaolin going with a prank.
Yes!
Dim Sum is out.
He's gonna take the long nap.
Oh, Manifesto on the Shaolin. He's gonna go for that bridge. But Bukowski did not want to see that tonight, so instead, getting that reverse DDT drop by Shaolin. Shaolin now getting kicked to the ground by Paharo. And out of paper fucking tube, putting him in his house, putting lights up in his Christmas tree, dropping the and now a taint misbehaving. He managed and smothering Shaolin with his undercarriage.
Are you serious?
It's down now. Manifesto! Heading up to the top. Big, beautiful move. 1, 2, 2.9. Bukowski escapes. Side versus leg creep there onto Paharo. And now Bukowski dragging him in by both feet. Picks him up on the mascara. Off into the rope. Big slide kick to the back of the skull. Kick to the midsection. Oh, that's in that dirty distance.
In his old ways.
Bukowski in his first official match back. Bukowski has won the Eliminator.
He is up to his old tactics once again, Dino.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The Brick Man is back. So is that what they're calling? 14 minutes, 13 seconds on Shaolin with that nightmare. I don't know.
I mean, how would you do if you woke up and there's just balls and taint being just dropped on your face?
Well, I know that some people are big fans of Bukowski, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Not my personal thing, but yeah, you know what? If it is your personal thing, I'm not going to kink shame you.
Heard it smells like warm horchata. That's just cinnamon milk. Don't worry.
Bukowski is for the people.
Bukowski is for the people.
And we will see him now challenge for that number 5 position on Saturday. A spot currently held by Jaguar?
One Hot Gemini.
Oh, One
Hot Gemini. You could write epics about this tag team meeting right here. Alibaba and Saladin taking on Cousin K and Ming Chee.
I don't have to write it, Big Dog. I recently edited poetry. But on that August 16th episode, we saw a match between Alibaba and Saladin and the Chee dynasty. At that point, Ming Chee and his brother, Kim Chee, substituted out with cousin Kim Chee right now. But that match was bloody.
Yes, it was.
Big Dog. That match was bloody. Both Chee brothers busted open.
Well, let's look at.
Oh, no, absolutely. But you know how it ended? With the Chee boys' hands raised after, and that was the early seeings that we were seeing that knee smash that Kim Chee uses to knock
perfecting
out.
That knee.
He's criticaled so many people with that, and that was one of the earliest versions that Alibaba was knocked out that night. And let's see if Cousin K can, because those are some pretty, well, he's not wearing shoes, but
let's go ahead and get into it now.
They're big shoes to fill.
Into it quickly. These two coming out here with a vengeance. Needing to get that big win, Legend.
Oh, no, I can't play the raid video right now. But Big Williams is here. Came in for Saladin and Alibaba. Big fan.
Well, he knows Saladin is the 60-minute man himself.
Oh, he's like, hey, you know what's fire? These two. So we'll get to that after the match. But right now, Ming Chee coming out here with Cousin K, the newest member of the Chee dynasty.
A cousin that is also named Kim Chee. It will never
he goes
escape.
by Cousin K.
It will never escape. Like, how did that happen?
Because he's younger.
That's true.
So Kim got to use the name.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. These, the Chee dynasty, not the main focus point of everyone's fears in the locker room anymore.
That's a good point.
It's really strange.
This is strange territory for them. I wonder if they feel threatened.
I don't know. I don't think they're scared of anything.
There's 5 of them. They do technically still have the numbers.
Ooh, ducking the line there. Now, this is interesting. 2 of the largest competitors in W3 in this match. Cousin K, about 6'8", 360. Saladin, 6'2". I think he's up to 385 in the most recent. So he's closing in on that 400-pound mark.
I think we all gained a little bit after Mega Meat's birthday party. Big Dog. It was a great spread.
Wonder what he had for Thanksgiving.
I don't.
A lot of bloody rare steaks, likely. Tagging in Ming Chee.
Look at his head.
Whoa! Did you see the speed?
That was agility that we don't usually see out of a man the size of Cousin K.
Cousin K has sneaky
He's
agility.
remarkably spry.
Uh-huh. All of these Chee boys. Body
They
slamming.
were raised as athletes just because they don't have the aesthetic muscle lines. You know, they're not MIB out here
many
flexing
people are
on
MIB.
everyone. But these boys are athletes. They're the kind of strong that lifts hay bales out and for the exercise rather than barbells.
Absolutely. The South Korean natives. You're saying, yeah, I mean, their grandfather was a farmer by trade, so this makes a lot of sense before he stepped in. Yeah, before he stepped into the ring.
They are 3rd generation.
Oh, I didn't know if they were coming up with a double team there. Holding onto the ropes by Saladin. We haven't seen the fork come out quite yet, but I have a feeling that it's only a matter of time.
Don't summon the fork. It's so disgusting.
5 minutes gone.
Into the corner.
There's just so much germs on it.
You would like this. You know he don't wash that thing.
He pulls it out of his pants. Even if he washes it, it's still getting stanky.
That short arm lariat was stanky. Now taking off. What does he have in mind? Oh, hooking
Beautiful
lariat
hooking.
and then big splash, and that's a big boy.
Kim bringing in his brother Ming,
Cousin.
known for, pardon me.
And look,
that doesn't happen with me very often.
it
I'm
makes
well known to the
all
family.
the sense in the world why people get them mixed up. The Chee family. It's interesting.
Ming Chee often favors the head-based offense.
And grappling. He's the most profound grappler of the family, while Cousin K is almost sort of a mixture, also using judo and God, and
use your judo with
his
that.
pure size. That's something that he uses to his advantage pretty well. And the kicks looking like his cousin.
There you go. I would say we made comment multiple times since of the increase in Ming's impressiveness in his performances in the ring after joining with his brother in the Chee dynasty. So it doesn't surprise me at all to see Cousin K following suit.
Not in the slightest. Oh!
And just chopping the shit out of Saladin's chest.
Meat tits are getting lit on fire tonight.
I
And
wonder if he's getting paid or if that's free labor chopping up that meat.
you know Saladin ain't paying for it.
Wait.
Oh! And
God.
he has tasted blood. There is blood in the water, and it's just pissed him off!
Drops him right onto a pile of his blood.
That temper coming out here, a power bomb combination. Kick! He's doing very, very well, Legend.
That kick really threw you off, huh, big dog?
Kick!
Leg!
Leg. Throw in that headbutt.
There you go, looking for that headbutt.
Ooh, open palm strike in the corner, right to the face, and then that follow-up punch. But Ming Chee, one step ahead of him, just taking it to him. Oh shit!
That kind of uppercut palm strike is so dangerous. You know, you catch them right there, shattering the nose, the orbital bones.
And he's got a chair. He's standing in the middle of the ring, waiting for him. He's got a.
Well, quite frankly, I'm surprised it took us 12 minutes.
He almost got counted out there. That would have been hilarious. That would have been the first time we've ever seen a disqualification on Blue Shoes regard.
Surely that's not true. And just widening the gash on his forehead. I was going to say opening it, but then I remembered that he was already busted open.
He's having a lot of problems.
Oh no! And Alibaba says, "Let me cauterize that for you, pal."
Maybe stopping the blood, and he's fighting back, and he's taking it to them. He doesn't give a shit.
And Cousin K was always incredibly resilient. It's the increase in aggression that we're seeing.
It's the one thing that is. Oh, what was that?
Oh, a barbed wire bat is what it is.
Almost hitting Blue Shoes.
I thought he did.
Holy hell.
And Cousin K finally getting out of there.
Putting in a hell of a shift.
For real. He's double shifting. And Saladin doesn't give a fuck that he's not legal. He's just gonna put a little bit more stick on it.
That camel clutch, with his weight, the way that he can just lean his body back, dangerous.
He's trying to spurt the blood out of his forehead.
More like severing his spine.
Or, yeah, that's probably worse.
Ooh! Oh! Another one? Look at this combo by Ming.
I'm saying. The kid's picked up his game. He's and gets out of there before the fire.
But tasting some flames of his
own.
own.
You just saw him pat out the sparks on his head.
Into that cross arm breaker. Using that martial arts background.
Oh, it definitely caught it. You know, the smell of burning hair.
Ming Chee doing the
He doesn't
damage.
have a lot left as it is.
Picking him up by the trunks, and Alibaba, smart as ever. You can never count this dude out. Oh my god, just trailing blood.
Oh, he'll do what he has to.
But I mean, out of the tag team of him and Saladin, a much more straightforward wrestler, as little as he uses
Much
it.
more athletic.
Yeah, I think that would be fair to say.
Yeah. Both equally sadistic.
Oh! Taking advantage of the bat laying there.
Just dragging him over that barbed wire. I don't even think he's so leathery. I don't even think it did anything.
Skin's just leather.
It just kind of like pricks it.
Picking him up by that sash. Blue Shoe's almost eating it. Beautiful roll up. Alibaba was one step fast enough for it. Oh, and then he dropped him. And then
Cousin K has lost a lot of blood, big dog.
Big boy.
It's going to slow you down. It's
Did you-
starting to feel woozy here.
Did you notice that he just dragged his face right across that bat?
Did you notice?
Oh, I did.
Well, good. Good looking out.
Double suplex there. Wherewithal to kick him in the head. Head-based offense.
I say, head-based offense. That's where it's at. That's the Ming Chi style.
Drop toe Jaguar defense. Yes, and now just chopping him. What does he got here? No, Alibaba sending him to the outside, and that's a lot of weight coming down.
Yeah, and you
on
can see
floor.
the blood pooling out there on those
Dino!
little high school gym mats.
Dino bomb. Oof.
It's just this like sitting there like a gross little crimson pool.
He is bleeding a lot less. Look,
Oh my god, Kim! Go sit down!
Ooh.
You've done good. Ming getting the better of Alibaba in the corner. Repeated little baby spears to the ribs.
Now, I think he avoided falling on that baseball bat covered in barbed
Oh
wire.
god!
And here's where things are going to get
Right
nasty.
to the outside and outside the spin.
Whoa!
It's very rare. Can I point out? It's very rare to see any Chi Dynasty out here without someone in their corner.
I mean, they're trying to get things done.
I
You gotta
wonder where
think.
the other guys are.
You gotta think that they are all paired up in the back and trying to hold down the fort, not letting. I mean, what's the worst that can happen when you're out there in the ring? Oh wait,
Well,
I haven't seen the tradition in the building at all, so that bodes well.
no, but I still wasn't really looking for them. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind if I don't get that interview for a bit.
No.
Just till things cool down.
Ming is bleeding. Both of the cheese bleeding, and now that pancake, delicious. Serve it up high.
And there you go. Both cheese bleeding.
It's
As above, so below, big dog.
that's what you're gonna get with a match with Alibaba and Saladin. It's pretty much guaranteed. Oh
This might
my
be,
god!
Cousin Kane's baptism by blood. Prove yourself, and that really was as the episode that I was referring to. The turning around, the real cementing of the Chi Dynasty as dangerous competitors as well as dangerous foes in the back. They really started to gel as a team at that point, and we are seeing similarities in what's happening with Cousin K.
Suplex him and then swung through in like a uranagi.
1, 2, 3.
Got underneath him, was able to shift over that weight. Look at all the weapons filling the ring.
Whoa! Alibaba just took a swing and Cousin K dodged it twice now.
And again, using every single bit of that time that Blue Shoes is allotting him, holding that steel chair in the ring.
He knows what the count is.
Oh!
He's got till 5.
I got till 5, Daddy. Ooh!
Oh, and Ming is ready for him. Duck that.
Double down.
Like 30 minutes.
Right? Again
Just
with
throws him on his face.
and
there it is, driving that rock hard head into Alibaba's face.
Crucial cranium, and he just, bitch!
It's LD, how come you don't got color tone? Everybody else is doing it.
It's just the scar tissue.
I wish you saw.
We're seeing a lot being made here tonight. The beginning stages of it.
Come on, boys, bust him open. Join the party.
Kick! Bicycle! We got a bicycle! Stop him! Oh! Right on that barbed wire bat, and it is showing. Leaving a nice big old deep stain.
Ew.
Oh, beautiful!
Captures them. That was awesome.
And he
There
got
it
it!
is.
Saladin tapping out!
History repeating itself here, tonight, Big Dog. That was a great performance by the Chee Dynasty and very much mirrored the hard-fought and bloody battle that Ming and his brother Kim had with Saladin and Alibaba. As I was talking about, I've been seeing, this is blowing my mind.
Yes.
I've been seeing a pattern, editing programs from 3 months ago and seeing what's happening now. Big Dog, history is, we're going to find answers in what's happening by looking at the past. And I gotta go and study what's happening in the Dub 3 because this is starting to really blow my mind.
I mean, Cousin K, like you said, a baptism by blood in a match with Alibaba and Saladin, the only baptism they believe in. That 32 minutes, 50 seconds.
Okay.
32 minutes, 50 seconds. Delter giving that one an 87. That was a good match and a good showing by the Cousin Cheese.
Good thing I rested on that one. That was gonna I would not have enough energy for the second eliminator.
All right. During
That was wild.
I mean,
Because right now we have to throw to the back real quick.
do it.
Yes, as I was talking about, we were wondering where the rest of the Chee Dynasty was. It's very unusual to see them out there without another member.
What we thought was simmering dissension, especially after bringing Cousin K in, who just got a win in that tag team match. Maybe cooler heads have prevailed. Maybe the greater good has reared its head, and Puchteca seeming to be an agreeable person for what seems like the first time since, I don't know, the beginning of Dub 3. I haven't seen him be agreeable once.
I told you they were tighter than you knew, Big Dog. I told you they're sometimes, even though there looks to be issues, that even though you're not blood, you're still family.
Yes.
And those two are definitely family. They have a lot of history, a lot of backstory together. As you saw, they were talking about it there. But Kim Chee knows how to handle Puchteca, and
Yes.
not a lot of people in this world can say that.
No. It's a rarity in any locker room, let alone the W3 locker room.
That's a reason they're friends.
I
That's a
gotta say-
reason they're running mates.
I gotta say that I'm kind of happy about this. We need all hands on deck right now.
Well, absolutely. And as you see, it looks like the Chee Dynasty all on the same page here. And if that's true, they definitely have the numbers. There's still 5 of them.
Joe,
It should be good.
Oof. I can't believe Joe and Wu are on the same page. Oof.
I know, it's like I thought about it. I woke up the next day and forgot for just a moment, and then it hit me, and I just felt sick to my stomach.
Well, regardless, we have another match here lined up. Junior heavyweight contenders match as One Hot Gemini takes on Jaguar. One Hot Gemini sitting at the 5th ranks of that junior heavyweight contendership, and Jaguar sitting right below him at 4. We could see a little mix-up here. Jaguar could find himself sitting back in that 5th spot, and he's known that spot once before. One Hot Gemini has been doing some really good stuff. Both of these guys didn't have that bad of a tournament. Gemini tagging with Pete in a very, very awkward mix-mashing of styles. Jaguar found himself in a mix-mash of styles with the Count. Jaguar and Count did very, very good in the tournament, but not getting the win. Nevertheless, these two are squared up for contention.
Yeah.
For that junior heavyweight championship that Aztec Dragoon still holds. Dino, how do you see this one going?
Well, we saw that the tag team stylings of One Hot Gemini and Prickly Pete, taking them so damn close in the tournament, I really, really rooted for them, even though it was a win-win situation for myself.
Yes.
As far as my likings, I guess is a term that, since I can't think of a smarter one. But yeah, I feel that he's still feeling the tingle of victory, even though he did not make it to the finals. He's seen the new light. He's gotten closer and closer to an opportunity for himself, and I feel like he is going to come in full guns blazing against Jaguar tonight.
Absolutely.
My pick.
I gotta go with Jaguar here. I think seeing an old nemesis coming into the ranks of W3 maybe has narrowed his sight on what's important, and that is climbing up the divisional rankings, and with a win against Gemini here, secures that spot, and hey, it looks hella good on paper, possibly edging his way up to that 3rd ranking in the divisional standings. I'm ready to go ahead and get into this. Legend, are you ready to get into it?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go ahead. One Hot Gemini and Jaguar in one-on-one competition in the junior heavyweight contendership.
Shit, here comes One Hot Gemini. One Hot Gemini. He's an hell of a guy. One Hot Gemini. Almost ultimately survived. One Hot Gemini. Dancing in the dub and gonna walk to his corner. Oh, almost tripped on his tiptoes. Stang beat stangin'. Thank you. Big stuff.
Respectively. Not the only kitty cat on the block anymore. We saw him earlier as he intently was watching
We
the
got
debut
new
of Black
pussy here.
Jaguar.
We're treading on his toes. Is he being replaced? Listen, no one's getting replaced. This is a dub 3 we're talking about.
Now you are going to see fireworks in this one. Two incredible athletes, some of the best athletes in W3, regardless of divisions.
Yes.
Look at that.
It doesn't matter how many cats we have here. What matters is that we're here to entertain the W3 faithful when they need us. That's what we're made for, right?
Exactly.
Like, Whether it be Jaguar, Black Jaguar, Mr. Mephistopheles.
The Tiger
all that
Swole.
And to the floor goes One Hot
He
Gemini.
said, bet you can't do it like me. That vertical leap of Jaguar, something to behold in professional wrestling, even outside professional wrestling. Oh, kick
It is pretty
combinations.
well known in cricket. And unleashing those kicks on One Hot Gemini.
Standing
Standing
360
twist.
shooting star press. Are you fucking kidding me?
He's a cat.
Suplex coming up, jumping. The strength of One Hot Gemini can be underplayed. He is a larger junior heavyweight while being able to keep up with the speed of the smaller ones such as Jaguar, but got caught once again. Off into the ropes, caught him with that drop kick of his own.
Gorge.
Both these guys sporting white boots. Oh my god, he ate another one. Jaguar defense, pulling him away from the ropes. Good ring positioning there.
Oh, yeah.
Quick roll up, 1 count only. And now they're just throwing. Standing moonsault, only getting a 1 count. These guys have not stopped Dino. Oh.
5 minutes gone.
They've not dot. That's indeed nice DDT. Can't spell dot without DDT. And square up into the ropes goes Gemini.
Whoa!
Flip off of that man while running towards him. That is damn impressive. That pin, no, only a 1. Step up enziguri there by Gemini. Gemini now stomping away at the back of the fur.
Oh, he's
And
got
now,
it! Oh!
Straight jagged powerbomb 2.
No!
2.9. Already getting close to the 3s. And Jaguar's like, all right, bitch, I'll hit you with the
We saw
side
him
kicks
land
and the
dips on a
throat
chair with
style.
that.
pack kick.
Beautiful Rana by One Hot Gemini. Now going to a sleeper hold, trying to maybe slow things down. He is going to eventually be outpaced by Jaguar, but if he ends the match now,
Ooh,
like
shit.
he's trying to do, that's not gonna be a problem. You can't let him build momentum. He's doing right now. We're gonna see the 1-2. Beautiful moonsault 2. No.
1, 2.
And still holding off. I wonder if his confidence has been a little bit shattered with Black Jaguar doing one of the most amazing dives we've seen in the first couple of minutes of the match. Jaguar looked like he would have and then second guessed himself.
Well, he's absolutely second guessing taking this match because One Hot Gemini is stringing together offense.
Damn, I love the height on that one every single time.
Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god!
1,
Knocked him right over the ropes.
Now a little kitty cat. Hard cam.
Showing us his claws.
10 minutes gone.
Oh, what does he have in mind here? And now he's going, no, moonsault. 1, 2, is it enough? No, it is not.
Craziness.
What is this? Oh!
Oh. Swinging big D Enziguri. Calls that the BDE, the big Enziguri.
Step it off of his back. 1,
Cover 1, 2.
Ooh.
2.9, still fighting that fight. Locks up, off into the ropes he goes. Oh, nice, interesting wrist control there with that takedown and a drop kick to follow up.
Oh!
Ducks that kick and swings back on that one, landing it. Waiting for Jaguar to get back to his feet. Big dragon style kick to the head.
Back of the head.
Punches to kicks. Who is going to hit the ground first? Soul by spinning impact kick. And now picking him up. Ducks the line again and catches him. Oh, he's a little busted. But gets him with that moonsault.
Right to his feet.
Fantastic. That was wonderful.
Pele kick there. Now pulling him up by the hair. Should have went for the pin.
Oh,
we're going to see it.
slam. Oh,
You see him get that extra head of steel.
Is it on? 2, 3.
Lycan has elbow drop and victory.
Yes. That was a hell of a contest in the contendership of the junior heavyweight division. 14-14. That moonsault elbow drop getting the job done. The pure torque he has on it after that 1.5 flip into the elbow drop. Hell of a contest. That didn't stop. They were 100 miles per hour from bell to bell. Impressive showing of both individuals. Even in a losing effort by one Hunt, Gemini.
You know, I speculated on whether maybe he was having a lack of confidence, a crisis of faith in himself for a second there, but then you saw him. You saw that switch flip, and he moved at a completely different pace. He switched gears in there, dragged Gemini to the center, and finished with that amazing, I don't even know what it's called, something drop. There it was, got it back, but he was questioning himself, and I think that's important to note.
2 different cats on in W3 now.
Okay.
And, 3 if you're counting Constantine.
I mean, I would. He'll probably yell and sue it. Call the office about you if you don't.
Yeah,
so.
you probably bitch around it.
But you know what I feel like we've been missing tonight, Big Dog? This has been a really, really awesome card. I know that the tension is so thick in Dub 3 you could cut it with a knife. Maybe we need something to alleviate things. And I know.
What do we need?
What about our most popular weekly segment, the knockout of the night?
Oh, we got knockouts here.
I'm telling you, this is a good one too.
And now the W3 knockout of the knock of the week.
Oh! His leg!
What the hell?
His leg! Oh my!
He sat on his
His leg! Is his leg broken?
What the hell
Is his leg broken?
Did he just try and throw up his own axe?
Oh, he tried to throw his own egg!
Take an injury?
For more extreme knockouts and other exciting moments, tune in to W3, the best wrestling in the whole wide world.
I mean, we can talk about Tim Kurt's knee, but you heard it again.
Just pretend it didn't happen.
No, we don't want it.
No.
We already
It's
look.
the sound guys.
We already got our
rolling
new
around in the
Tommy.
truck.
We already got our new Tommy. Tommy lads joining Critical Friendship from the Critical Dojo. We don't need Tablesaw Tommy. We don't need it.
We do, though.
No, but we don't though.
We do. We do.
But
It's
do we?
Christmas time.
It is Christmas time. You're right.
Yep.
Come
And you
check
know
out
who's a
my
big
wish
fan
list.
of Christmas? Actually, Prickly Pete.
Prickly Pete's a huge fan
I
of
bet
Christmas.
he would love it if
He
Tablesaw
loves
Tommy showed up for Christmas. How about Tim Kurt though? Ooh, what a bad night for him.
Which we all just, big smiles. Big smiles. Even
Yes.
next Christmas.
Not a great night for either for these two coming up.
Dojo and Shogun in contendership action in the heavyweight division. If I'm not mistaken, Shogun sitting at 3. Dojo trailing at the end at 5. He was the last man to win the fight for the 5th in the heavyweight division. Has a chance to
It feels
move
like
up.
it was so long ago.
It
Ultimate Survival.
really, really was. Has the chance to move up here and stake his claim in the division that he's been struggling so hard to find himself back in since the beginning of Dub 3 when he was just a solid 3 to 5 in the divisional standings. Might be able to move closer and closer to that heavyweight championship with a win over Shogun here. That being said, I don't think he's going to get it done tonight. Shogun's got too much on his mind, and too much propelling him closer and closer to Wu-Fang. Shogun wants Wu, especially now more than ever. Legend, how do you see this one going?
I already spoke on it. I say I spoke on more of the mental state of these two, Shogun and Wu-Fang, knowing each other for so long, him wanting a piece of Wu-Fang. Dojo was the strong silent type, didn't offer his opinion, but you saw in his face, I don't think he was really following the boys' suggestions of partnering up either.
No.
It feels like he was a lot more along the lines of Shogun's way of thinking, of the Ronin way of thinking, of looking out the ways for yourself. And he also wants to get back up there. He's got a history with Wu-Fang as well. And maybe it is every man for himself, time to prove himself here in the W3.
I completely agree on that. Dojo a knockout nightmare as well as Shogun. Dino, do you think we're seeing one of those knockouts right here tonight?
It is a possibility, Big Dog. I mean, honestly, I would like to see it happen. Because I like knockouts. I think we should get one this episode.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we ready to get this one underway? I guess we are. Dojo and Shogun in heavyweight contenders action. Here we go. Lot of potential for a knockout in this one. Shogun and Dojo have put people to sleep. One using a brainbuster, one using various kicks.
Could just try warm milk or a story.
I mean, bedtime story. Yeah,
Box of wine.
Puts me right on.
Puts me right on.
Fight!
Immediately clubbing blow to the back of the head and answering with the knee strikes. Both these guys gonna throw the kicks. That is guaranteed, but like I said before, tend to end matches just a tiny bit different. Power slam, not even a 1 count on that. Whew.
Oh, just checks him with it, not even lifting his arms. Swings away on that kick, though.
Beautiful judo hip toss there. Using that judo background that he goes back to when in trouble. Scooping a slam, now pulling him away from the ropes, just positioning. Oh God! Oh God!
Jeez, he is not fucking around, Big Dog.
Shots to the gut. Shogun realizing it, quick to his feet. Those called him Shaman, who Dojo just tagged with in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Landing the biggest upset of the tournament, in my opinion. A win over Puchteca and Wu-Fang in the first round. Oh, shit! Right in the center of the ring!
Fucking folded him.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Kick combination drops Shogun as Dojo just placing all the weight there. And now catching and then going to the Little Joes.
Owie.
5 minutes gone.
Right in the doge.
Pulling him catty corner to that corner. Catty corner to that corner, listen to me. Throat thrust, and now punishing him with those shin kicks.
That DDT there. Always painful to see, especially in the corner. Off the ropes. Trying to shave his chin back a few inches.
Now trying to just rip his chin off his body with that stretch plum. Oh, there it is.
Disgusting.
2, 3,
Caught
Oh
it.
shit!
5.
I'm not used to
And
them
now-
being in front of
Oh!
us. Usually they're over
Yes.
there.
Yeah, usually Sven is the guy that's getting
9,
Oh, it's so much worse when you're this close.
14, 15.
And you better get. Oh, he's
Uh-oh.
mad. He's mad. He's got a chair.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Absolutely.
Oh my
You can't
God,
drop
he
that
is
chair or
in a
he's going to get disqualified.
bad
Crap.
mood.
Shot in.
I don't think he liked the way Dragoon talked to him earlier, Big Dog.
Bad mood.
Champ or not, Dragoon is a child to him, and
Oof.
he was got a little spicy earlier in the locker room.
I mean, spice is going around, and
And
everyone's
spice is
spicing
Dragoon's
up their
flavor
life.
of choice.
Oh my God,
Yummies.
he's full of it.
Is spicy.
In the corner, body splash, and now following up, dragging him to the center of the ring. Is he gonna try to score with that spin wheel kick? And he does, but he's right back up, right back down.
And now catch that kick again. Just he's got to just drop the foot or walk away from it. There, yeah, I think he tried to feed him another opportunity with that kick to the midsection. And now dazing him.
It was
you
only
fuck.
it was only a matter of time. You know, we saw him run past. God damn it, Blue Shoes.
At least he waited to a later match.
Right? Building up to it.
There he is.
Oh my!
The thrust on that one was disgusting.
Picking him up by the
Again?
dude. Oh my God!
Catches a brainbuster! Sweet chocolate!
Changes everything. No.
And shifts it almost into his favor as you see him now dominating over Shogun. That brainbuster did a lot, and that Death Valley driver is definitely going to add a little more pepper.
He
And
is
another
Just
one.
another dash.
unloading as he answers back.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
Dunzo bomb.
1, 2, no!
Uh-oh! And
Oh,
due
no.
to the fact that he doesn't really
Right.
have much of a neck, probably saved him there.
Right. Built like a bowling ball.
Exactly, those wrestler boys, they got those thick traps. Your neck just kind of goes
Oh my God. 300 coming off the top rope with that elbow drop. Now dragging him away from the ropes. Very intelligent.
And kick to the midsection, Bushido Blade!
He's got to capitalize. Dojo's up though, and he's fighting. Oh, but he's right back out.
He is breathing hard.
3,
Another one. This time able to gather himself. 1,
Cover.
2, 3.
Oh my god.
And the beat goes on.
Keeps running. Oh. There it is.
Oh, Rainmaster!
Take a beauty.
Whoa.
Shoulder will not be deterred.
Into the corner he goes. Now,
he
oh, he
got
got caught. He got caught. 1, 2, 3. No! He continues to rage on both. Oh shit! He just kicked him square in the fucking face, and now unleashing into the rib cage with those tree trunk kicks. Drives the elbow.
Ooh.
I catches the kicks. It cleans the neck into the enziguri. Now bringing him in. German suplex into those buckles.
Violence.
Now throwing him to the outside to catch his breath.
What a contest.
Good god.
From opposite companies to right here in Dub 3, 2 of the best going at it. Is this
One,
enough? It is.
Go to knee. I swear I thought they were going to go for the whole 20 plus on that one, but they went a bit of a distance. 100% rating you
agree.
see right there.
That was
Dojo falls.
that was
And Shogun's got
excellent.
other things on his mind too, as you heard earlier in the evening. He intends to challenge Wu-Fang to a match this Saturday on Dub 3 at 10 p.m. Eastern. So he's got a belly full of fire right now.
how
I'm looking to pick a fight with a long-time
the
rival.
confidence that he has coming into this is scary, but he has other things to worry about, namely Sumo Joe, Master Fuji, and Yuraki. I'm getting word that we have our heavyweight eliminator lined up in the back. 4 heavyweights coming into this one, fighting for the chance to fight Dojo this weekend. Here we go. The first competitor in this week's eliminator,
I don't
Bad
know what to say.
Blood. What a way to kick this off.
Oh no, not bad blood.
Oh,
Dr.
God, not the bad bear.
Dr. Slither's worst enemy, Bad Blood.
I'm all about sportsmanship.
Shaman, one half of the Uprising, the second competitor in this contest. They had a little run in at Ultimate Survival, didn't they? Bad Blood and Beast Sasori taking out Shaman and Dojo in the second round.
Yes, they did. Shaman, an experienced tag team wrestler, did really well teaming with Dojo, but did not get past Beast and Bad Blood.
Oh boy. The Canadian wild man himself, the woodsman, Grizzly. A lot of tag team wrestlers. Host is in chat. Everyone loves him from Grizzly. Maybe he can make a name for himself here, trying to regain some.
He could definitely do with a rejuvenation.
Yes.
This would do wonders for him.
And your last participant, Dr. Frank.
Much beloved Dr. Frank, our backstage paramedic, great guy, and recently the handler now of fan favorite Mega Meat. And a hell of a party thrower is Dr. Frank.
Yeah, okay. Out of all of those things, I really liked the party thrower. Like, he did a good job. He did a real good job.
Here we go.
Fight!
And now Shaman and no, Grizzly getting the eye raked there by Bad Blood, and now Shaman trying to get the drop on Dr. Frank. Now there he is. He got him on that one. Big float over suplex there by Grizzly. Knee to the midsection there by Dr. Frank, and now a stupid slam goes Grizzly as Shaman going over the ropes into the torture rack. He's going to go for an early variation of the spine splitter, and now Canadian backbreaker. Jaguar defense there by Bad Blood. Bad Blood now getting into the butterfly, but no, Shaman gets him out of it with those kicks.
Oof.
Thrusting headbutts there by Grizzly. If he's going to be handing those out all night. Punches in between the eyebrows and the throat thrust, and he catches Dr. Frank into the Canadian backbreaker once again. Box up. Shaman now throwing those kicks to floor the big Appalachian man. Now big wheel kick to the back of the head of Grizzly, trying to knock him out early.
Oh, he's
Bad Blood
got it
knows what's
again.
going on. That's doing that knee shot, and now that knee shot. And now the back of the knee shot. Big step up, bleeding Druid.
We saw it used in the tournament in really well. It succeeded quite a few times.
The cover nobody there.
Using it again here tonight.
A shot to the back of the head. Grizzly clobbering down Shaman. Manhattan dropped there by Bad Blood as the strike off between Dr. Frank and Shaman go in. Kicks to punches in between the eyebrows. And now punches to chop. Who's going to win this exchange? Bad Blood left standing but follows up right away. Dragging Grizzly closer to the corner. Choking him now simply. He's going to try to go for a moonsault. Yeah. And now just grinding the elbow into the temple of Shaman. As Dr. Frank now locks up with him. Textbook. No, it falls through. They're just going to throw him in a suplex. Now goes to the cover. Bad Blood only gets the one on Grizzly.
Oh my god.
And throwing Bad Blood into Grizzly. Mongolian chop. And now throwing off Dr. Frank into the corner.
They did the little back up to each other. Whoa.
And a big Bama Slamma into the Franken swing. And Grizzly telling him to get the go around and assisted with a drop kick. And now Bad Blood just simply choking him for his truffle stop. The double knees there by Shaman. Grizzly trying to break off the cobweb. And Canadian backbreaker onto Bad Blood, but not enough to make him give. Kick to the midsection. Nope. Walks in. Suplex by Shaman. And drags the feet across the face. There goes Bad Blood into the corner. Double axe handle there under Dr. Frank. And now goes for the pin. Hooks the leg. One count only. Kick to the midsection. Breaking the eyes of Bad Blood. And now throwing Bad Blood into Dr. Frank. Tries to go for the grapple from behind. Gets the back elbow. And now Grizzly working over the knees of Shaman. Trying to weaken those kicks. With Shaman letting him know that the knees are just fine. Leads him into the rib cage. And now Fury kick by Bad Blood. Canadian backbreaker out of Shaman. Punch in between the eyebrows there by Dr. Frank. And now into a butterfly suplex. Off into the ropes goes Grizzly. Picks him in, swings around into the neck breaker. Clobbering away now. Dr. Frank able to floor Bad Blood, bringing him back up to his feet by the seat of his pants. Same flex there by Shaman onto Grizzly. Bad Blood now working over the arm. And now Shaman getting thrown into the corner as you see Dr. Frank looking a little fatigued.
He's blinded. And he got power
bomb. Shaman now unleashing his educated feet onto Bad Blood. Mongolian chop. Down he goes. Off into the ropes. Grizzly now blinded by the slime. Or the poison.
Blinded by the slime.
Great movie. And now picked him up. Knees to the midsection there. And there's going to try to go for the spine splitter on Dr. Frank. But Dr. Frank's in him packing. One count only as he hooks the leg. Slaps him off in lower Manhattan. Unleashes those kicks. 1, 2. 2 count only. Dr. Frank's still in the fight.
He's sitting running. Clubbing blow to the back. Now picking up Shaman. What does he got in mind here? Whoop.
Lies with them. And now the kicks just following through there by Bad Blood as he hits him with an abominable snowman. Locked in. Swinging neck breaker. Big boot to the back of the head of Bad Blood, and now back suplex. Knife edge chops the punches there as Bad Blood places up a Grizzly. World's strongest Dr. Slam.
Didn't know where he was at for a second.
Falls through on the arm. Again with the world's strongest Dr. Slam. Off the ropes he goes, colliding. Grizzly drops the leg across the throat. Throat thrust, spins, kicks.
Oh no.
It drives that knee as the Grizz knees dropped into Dr. Frank. 2.9. We head into the 13-minute mark of this eliminator. Nobody has yet to be eliminated, but they seem to be getting closer and closer. Kick to the midsection there by Grizzly. Fitting
again. No.
Defense into that. That one bleeding. Drew it to the back of the head, but it doesn't really seem to do anything. It's him for the gut red suplex by Dr. Frank. And a knee to the side of the head. Head thrust there by Grizzly.
He's trying to go for something after that. Don't know what he has in mind. Oh shit!
Now locks up. Bleeding Drew there onto Grizzly. Back suplex onto Dr. Frank. Off the rope goes Bad Blood. Cross kicks both feet to the face of Grizzly. Double lockups now. Slams him down. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, a 2 count only as Bad Blood now getting picked up by the seat of his pants. He hits in. Big gut rich suplex there. No. Oh, Nelson dropped him on the back of his head with the knee, accompanying him to the floor. Splitter!
Oh,
What
no.
the fuck, Bad Blood? Bad Blood fighting Grizzly. And Grizzly is now busted open as those kicks find the throat, chest, and face area of Shaman.
Nice.
And the Osting has started to commence, especially with a bloody foundation.
It's like it breathes life into him. Oh, shit.
Right? Picks him up, puts him into the penthouse suite. No, he gets knocked down. Elbow drop. Wonderfully executed. Big slam forward there by Grizz. And elbow Michigan Shaman. Back elbow there, Grizzly. Trying to get the back of Bad Blood, but Bad Blood now.
God!
Drops the knee onto the face. Face onto the knee. Dr. Frank now back to his feet, a little wibbly wobbly. Double axe handle there, breaking the cover. 1, 2, 2.9. Stepping away there for that headbutt. Lifts off. Shaman right on top of Grizzly. Grizzly not taking too kind of that one. Back edges the kicks. Who is going to win this exchange? Big face kick. Oh, boy, a nice section. Hook kick onto the head of Bad Blood. And now Grizz. He was going to go for the knees, but seemed quite distracted as he wants these two men.
Bleeding Druid!
Bleeding Druid.
Oh, God.
It collides into Dr. Frank.
He's the only one up! 2!
2.9.
Wow!
Driving him down on the top of his head. Surprised it didn't knock him out. Picks up.
Oh! The big gun's coming out now. Oh!
And now slams down onto the knee. Goes Bad Blood on back to his feet. As Frank and Grizz are going blow for blow. Oh! Discus and gravy. Drop kick to the chest. And now driving Bad Blood onto his head. Beating him to turnbuckles, but gets caught up with Grizzly. Grizzly now picking him up. Oh, no, Canadian backbreaker. Will it be over? Will it be over? No, he's still in the fight. As Dr. Frank catches the float kick, folding Grizzly. As Bad Blood able to put him toes to earlobes. And now throwing up all 3 men down into a human centipede. Elbow drop into the center. Takes him in. Oh, big hit. Kick. On to Dr. Frank. 1, 2, 3. Moonsault. Go for the cover. 1, 2. You fuck blue. Okay, Dr. Frank has been eliminated. He is the first one. It is down to Shaman. Bad Blood and Grizzly. Now taking him in. Driving him down on the top of his head. But picks up Bad
He doesn't
Blood.
know where he is.
Mongolian chop. And
Falling
now,
front suplex.
exactly, Bad Blood. Bringing in with Grizzly as Shaman picks him up. Reverses the suplex, bring him into the front of the Swedish table, and gets caught with the face crusher there by Bad Blood. Bad Blood now heading up to the top. Moves up
the back.
and now scoops right to the outside by Grizzly. Grizzly with a thrusting headbutt onto Shaman.
Oh, no.
Shaman drives the knee into the head, but Bad Blood wants to finish him off. Off into the ropes he goes. What? No, he turns his attention to Grizzly. After focusing for so long on the Shaman, and Shaman now falling. Mongolian chop there by Bad Blood tries to sweep through with that kick, but nobody home to receive it. Slam,
Close to
one.
the ropes.
Oh, it's great. Double kick to the midsection.
Oh. What a dick.
What a huge dick. And now slobbering through with the face, raking the bloodied eyes.
Shaman.
Double kick to the midsection. Shaman now saying it's over. He's cleaned the neck. But what does he have in mind here? Is he trying to drop kick the body? I don't know. Bad Blood was able to trick him.
Oh.
Into the bleeding Druid on the Grizzly. He needs to go for that pin.
Torture rack.
Torture rack and Shaman is still in the fight.
Oof.
DDT planting.
Oh my God.
On his head.
How infrequently you see Grizzly go up to the top. We've seen him come off.
Oh my God.
Now going over the top.
And now locking up.
Can we
Hooks
clip that and turn it into a bite?
Right.
And now for Shaman.
Ooh.
Bam. right into that corner. What the hell is he going to go for? Doesn't matter. Shaman just ruined those plans.
He's got something in mind from that top rope. Maybe that top rope Grizz knee. Are you serious?
No, not it. And look at that puddle of blood into the corner. It looked like Grizzly. Now big falling arm drop. As he picks up that blood, down on the top of his head, but Grizzly catches him. Mid execution into that suplex. Execution right into the little shaman.
Moonsault!
And Grizzly was thinking about that Grizz knee. It got cut off twice.
Oh, he's breathing heavy.
Everyone is high angle suplex on that one as butterfly. No, Uranage!
No, you're an Augie.
And now, oh! 1, 2.
Ooh!
No, bad blood, still in the fight, but gets captured by Grizz. And it's out.
No.
Oh my God!
Scoop slam. He gets down to these two. Back elbow and Shaman kicking him straight in the bloody beard. Once again.
1, 2.
No! Grizzly drops that leg across. And he could be going for the Grizzlies. Coming in! There they are!
He's up!
Scoop it up.
Oh,
Slam
God.
onto the knee. If he can land that.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Don't want any more Grizz. Picks him up, right? No suplex.
And this is how it is now.
And now, thank God, 2.9. Slamming it, elbow drop follows through.
Oh! He is absolutely spent.
And drives him onto the knee with a scoop slam. And Grizz looks like he's about to keel over. The way he is gasping for air as he picks up. And gets suplexed to the outside by Shaman. Shaman now taking his time wisely, getting into the dead center of the dub to catch his breath.
Oh, he is really bloody.
And now, and that Uranagi. And now,
Oh my God, there's blood spurting out of his head.
Oh!
And
Is it enough?
he is down. 1, 2.
You know, Tommy, we were in the splash zone seats. Ugh.
Teased. 1, 2, 3.
And with his last gasp of breath, Grizzly
Literally.
pulls it out and takes that number 5 shot to this Saturday.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm totally surprised by that one. Holy hell, Grizzly getting it done here. Dino Winwood always
Be against
excellent work.
Dojo. It'll be Grizzly and Dojo.
Dojo, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Oh man, we almost saw Shaman versus Dojo.
We almost saw Shaman versus
I didn't even
Dojo.
realize that.
Again, Dino with the Eliminators, just
With the Eliminator finesse.
finesse. Grizzly able to finesse tonight. Getting a shot in that fight for the 5th. Holy hell.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jeremy, very much for the 100 bits. We are cruising into the main event of the evening, where we will see Hannibal taking on Executioner. Legend.
Going from a match that meant new beginnings, looking forward to trying to capture, go for a shot for that number 5 position, into a match with a little bit more history of old grudges, of bad feelings, of Executioner's plight, if you will, feeling like he was overlooked and underappreciated and never in the conversation. People are always talking about Wu-Fang, people were talking about Major Tom, people were talking about Sumo Joe. Sort of a similar situation as to what's going on now. And I told you, everything's repeating itself. And people were talking about Hannibal. And that was the one that burned his last so much that he joined forces with Puchteca, a longtime from antagonist of Hannibal, and
That's the word for it, yes.
at Mega Meat's birthday party, threw him from the stage to make making an example of Hannibal that night. Of pay attention to me, I know what I'm doing. Then turned around and did the same damn thing to Puchteca, saying that nobody holds my leash. I'm the motherfucking executioner. Notice in that State of the Union address in the locker rooms who was conspicuous by his absence. Even if Shogun and Dojo maybe didn't adhere to what they were saying, didn't believe in the message that was being spread, they at least showed up. Executioner wasn't even there, and one of the few big players here in the W3 that chose to not attend the meeting today.
I mean, what more can you say about the current situation in Dub 3?
Oh, I have an idea about what you could say about the current situation of Dub 3. Change. The winds of change are blowing, guys.
Winds of shit.
Because
are blowing with
the shithawks are flying.
Down in
Because while we talk about the major players here in the W3, one man has has strapped a rocket to himself and made sure that he is being talked about here, a household name here in the W3, and that is the Unknown.
I mean, the guy that did it all. He went from a stand-in to winning the whole damn thing.
Someone who's been fighting to get respect here
and he's got all
in the company, and now just won that, what, $250,000 and
$250,000 extra in his pocket,
and a title match of his choice.
Can buy some respect now. Holy
and
hell.
actually, I think we're gonna catch up with him here in the back.
Oh shit.
Hallway is disgusting. Can I just say?
They're cleaning it up.
I mean, they're trying, but
I mean,
it's looked like that since June.
It has. God damn it! Come on, guys. Let's clean this place. How about the wrestlers keep the place clean? How about you be fucking adults?
Well, either way, you saw at the end there an Unknown staring at that poster of the ace of the champ of Aztec Dragoon, and two people who we've also seen looking very thoughtfully at that poster, Hannibal and Executioner, facing each other tonight. I already talked about Executioner. You know Hannibal's my boy. You know I'm always going to back him. So.
Well, I think this is as even match as you can get. There's a lot going on here. A lot of bad tension between these two. Dino, do you care to weigh in, or should we just go ahead and jump in?
Let's just go, man.
We're jumping into it. Hannibal and Executioner, your main event of the evening.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
I mean, this is a score that we knew needed to be settled. But God, the last time we saw Hannibal challenging Executioner.
Yeah.
Well, that was then. This is now.
This is now. You are correct on that. The winds of change, as you just spoke about, might carry the Firebird a little bit higher in his quest for gold here in W3.
Higher and higher.
Rise up.
Drop toe hold and now snapmare. He needs to just try to stifle Executioner's momentum any chance he can get,
He
just
needs
like
to move
this.
fast. He needs to use that speed, and he needs to not get caught, because getting caught means a flaming mallet. Getting caught means a tangerine smash.
To
Hell,
the outside.
getting caught means a lariat.
Those lariats are fucking world ending. Can end your night in a flash. Speaking of, throwing 275 at Hannibal and now going to work on the lower back. Maybe seeing some method to his game early in this one. Target the lower back of Hannibal. If you can't stand, you can't fight. It's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Off into the ropes. He slid underneath. Here we go. Whew.
Oh, that was a little high up. That one was a little high up.
Dino, it almost looked like he caught him in the chin.
Yep, it was on his. He paintbrushed him, so naturally throw his big ass to the outside. A fireman's carry takeover or a lowercase AA. Work it over the foot. That caught him. Scoops land to the outside. Hannibal.
Oh my god.
That's the second chair brought into this fucking matchup. We are just 5 minutes in. Off of the ropes, no reversal.
You notice Hannibal making Executioner come to him, learning from that first time they did have this go around, and not wanting to go and walk into Executioner's waiting grip.
That's the worst thing you can do with Executioner.
For real, don't let him get a hold of you.
Take over there by Hannibal.
He's sticking and moving, sticking and moving.
Wise choice. Off into the ropes. Drop toe hold. That big knee across the back. Caught up. Those rapid fire chops. Drops the knee across the face this time.
Ooh.
Nightmare take over.
Dragging him
Hannibal
to the
now.
center of the ring.
Picks him up. Suplex. A little close to that chair. Might have dinged his elbow.
Ooh. Caught him in the back of the cowl. Whew.
Down for the leg drop, following through, off into the ropes. Big forearm smash there, and now trying to tear the bag open.
That's what he's got to do. You saw Cuesh gain some momentum and start stringing together moves, and Hannibal quickly nipping that in the bud as he needs to. Oh, he might take to the air here. No. And
Well, obviously the other two weren't working.
oh, here we go.
This is not a good spot.
Yeah, the Tree of Lawrence, you never want to find yourself in that. Oh!
Jeepers.
It's woefully inconvenient.
In the corner. Second hardest part of the ring.
Big kick on that one. That caught him.
Ooh.
Lifts off. No, a suplex. I was going to go for a deal.
Oh,
No!
shit.
And it was a good cry.
Whoa.
Whoa. Kicks out at 2.
Crowd very appreciative of that.
Suplex
Maybe
sitting
now.
outside. No,
I
he
watched
is not
another
going
chair. Oh no, I thought we were gonna make it an even floor. But the more Hannibal drops the Executioner to the outside, the more Cuesh has to expend the energy of climbing back into the ring.
Almost getting the job done, or Hannibal just taking the chance to catch his breath after that body slam.
If you're confident of being able to kick out, taking that extra second to breathe is not a horrible idea.
Well, I'm guaranteeing you he's glad he took that extra second after that lariat. Holy hell. Damn!
Right away from the ropes? Oh!
No!
And Cuesh's lower back hitting that. Oh!
Oh, fuck. Spilling out to the floor.
Oh shit! And Hannibal pulling out a chair now.
Oh.
The Executioner grounding his ass. Not fucking using the chair on me. But now Hannibal grabs a little
Whoa.
way back into the ring.
Yeah, come on in.
Ooh, slapped him.
And
Oh, shit.
Lariato!
He's got to start ducking those. This could be it.
1, 2 count only. He's taken 2 of those.
Again.
He's eaten 2 of those.
No, just going out
for
after him.
another one, but no. Piston elbows gets him off of his back, and now choking him weird naked style.
No naked.
7, 8,
Looking over the leg.
9, 10, 11.
The confidence of Hannibal growing, but he's got to be careful.
Buster. Fisherman's Buster down and dirty. Side slam onto the chair.
That caught right on the edge.
Uh-huh,
right
exactly.
up the spine. Ugh.
On that vertical. Oh my
God.
Yeah.
All my words just got caught there.
Referee asks if he wants to give up. That is a line of constriction on the neck.
Gets to the ropes though.
Scoop and a slam.
Come
And he gets to the top.
on,
450! 1, 2.
no.
And that took a lot out of him as you see Executioner dragging him away.
Oh,
No.
Blue shoes.
oh, Cuesh buying himself some time with that shot. Below the belt, is it enough?
Oh my
shit.
God, catches him.
No.
Oh. Big leg drop across
Legend
the
inspired.
Spiking him on the head. Keep the momentum going. Forearm smash to the skull. Gold butt. Leg drop onto the fucking chair. Rush kick in the back of the leg. Impact style.
Oh
And
shit.
now Cuesh.
Oh,
Him out the chair.
Skull. Wow,
2.9.
how? I thought he was out.
In what could have been a case of live by the sword, die by the sword. That is not the story here being told. Off the ropes he goes, shoulder tackle. That's a lot of weight coming down, and now cleaning the neck very slowly as he picks up Hannibal back to his feet. No, he thought he was going to go for the dragon suplex, but he's able to throw him over. Elbow smash, heads up to the top.
150.
150 once again.
Just in the ropes, and I think Cuesh was able to almost move out of that with the help of the ropes. Jaguar trip.
20 minutes gone.
20 minutes have gone by in this contest. Shoulder tackle, and now declaring once again that is it.
You know what he's going for? Oh!
Drew, oh man, I don't like the looks of this.
Oh God!
Disgusting! Up to the rope! Big form smash! And now picking up Executioner by his bag, spinning, screaming, Inzaguri.
He needs to go for the win now.
No!
He's too lanky. He was too close to that corner. Speaking of which, getting thrown to the corner himself, a tree of Lawrence Woe as Executioner gets those forward thrust kicks into the ribs. But he is gasping for air, throwing Hannibal into the opposite side, unable to charge through.
Oh
Like
no!
he normally does, putting him into the penthouse suite, grabbing a hold of Hannibal, striking him down on his fucking head.
Why didn't he pin him?
Put Hannibal's back up.
Why didn't he pin him?
I don't think he knew where he was. He's so out of breath.
Leg drop.
Oh my God!
Why didn't he pin him? Was this the
What?
last-ish
No.
effort? No.
What the fuck? Lips off. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Fuck yes.
Oh.
Oh my God, you are damn right, Deltzer. 100% on that one. Vertical Falcon Arrow.
And 100% nobody.
Gorgeous.
Nobody kicks out of the deal.
Nobody.
Cuesh had the match won, and he didn't go for the cover. You don't know what clouded his mind. You don't know if it was wanting to make an example out of Hannibal, but Cuesh slipped up and let that window open for the Firebird to fly straight out of it and take advantage of the situation. What a contest, and what a win, and what a redemption for Hannibal tonight.